The Charged Up Research Day is this Sunday in Pokemon Go, and in this video I'm going to go through all of the event details, event tips, Pokemon worth catching, raids worth raiding, and more. So the event takes place on March 3rd between 2 PM and 5 PM local time. This event is a research day, so the way you can get encounters with the featured Pokemon is by spinning Pokestops, picking up the field research, and completing the tasks. The featured Pokemon you can get from the research tasks are Chinchou, Electrike, Blitzel, Joltik, and Helioptile. Research days do normally have a 1 in 10 shiny rate, so if there are any of these featured Pokemon you don't have shiny, or you haven't completed the shiny family yet, then this is definitely one of the best chances to get this done. There will also be some featured wild encounters during the event. These will be Pikachu, Voltorb, Plusle, Minun, Emolga, and Pawmi. These wild encounters, however, won't have a 1 in 10 shiny rate like the featured Pokemon from the research tasks. So in raids during the event, in 1-star raids we'll have Carvanha, Snover, Frillish, Cubchoo, and Esper. In 3-star raids will be Golduck, Octillery, Pelipper, and Drapion. In 5-star raids will be Tapu Koko with its legacy move Nature's Madness. In Mega raids will be Mega Sceptile. In 1-star Shadow raids will be Shadow Croagunk, Alolan Sandshrew, Pineco, and Murkrow. In 3-star Shadow raids will be Shadow Skarmory, Golett, and Scyther. And in 5-star Shadow raids will be Shadow Raikou. I will be going through which of these raid bosses are worth going after later on in the video. There will also be an option to pick up a $1 timed research that will get you more encounters with the featured Pokemon, and they will have the same boosted shiny rates. So these are all the details for the event. Let's have a look at some tips to help you make the most of it. So as all of the featured Pokemon and the wild Pokemon are electric type, I highly recommend Mega Evolving an electric type to increase the amount of Candy, Candy XL, and XP you get per catch. For this you can Mega Evolve Ampharos, Manectric, or revert Kyogre. Remember, Mega Evolving a Pokemon that is at the max Mega level will get you more Candy, XP, and chance for Candy XL. So to level up to level 49 in Pokemon Go, you do need 35 Platinum Medals. And with all of the electric type spawns during this event, it's a great time to work on your Rocker Platinum Medal. Additionally, with this event being focused on doing field research and with increased chance of shiny Pokemon from research tasks, this would be a good event to work on your Pokemon Ranger Platinum Medal as well. During this season you do get an extra free daily raid pass, so it might be worth using some of these raid passes whilst you're playing the event to work on your Rising Star and Champion Platinum Medals. Again, I will be going through the meta relevance of the current raid Pokemon later on in the video, so it'll help you pick which ones to go after. So with that said, how good are the featured Pokemon and the wild encounters? So Chinchou's Evolution Lantern is a strong Pokemon in Go Battle League, where it is currently ranked 10 in the Great League with 0, 13, 14 IVs, and it is ranked 17 in the Ultra League with 15, 15, 15 IVs. With the 10, 10, 10 IV floor of field research, it is more likely that you will get a Lantern with a PvP IV spread more suited to the Ultra League. Electrike is featuring, and Mega Manectric is the best electric type Mega, and it is a top 5 electric type raid attacker. So the other 3 featured Pokemon, Blitzel, Joltik, and Helioptile, don't really have any meta relevance, but this can change in the future with move updates. Either way, if you are shiny hunting, all 5 of the featured Pokemon will be worth going after. For the wild encounters, Pikachu will be spawning, and whilst not meta relevant, catching it will help you with getting your Platinum Pikachu fan medal. None of the other wild spawns have any meta relevance really, so it's only worth hunting them if you need them for the dex or if you're shiny hunting. So moving on to the raid bosses, which are worth using your raid passes on. So starting with the regular raids, for the 1-star raid bosses, Snover could be worth picking up if you are looking for a high IV one for Mega Abomasnow, because it is a top 10 ice type attacker. Abomasnow is also ranked 96 in the Great League and 33 in its shadow form, and it is ranked 54 in the Ultra League and 67 as a shadow. So it is more realistic with the IV floors of these raids for you to get a Snover to evolve for an ice type raid attacker, where you want 15, 15, 15 IVs. So Frillish is available, and Jellicent is ranked 42 in the Great League with 1, 14, 14 IVs, and is ranked 21 in the Ultra League with 6, 14, 15 IVs. To get these IVs, you would need to trade to re-roll the IVs of the Pokemon to get a lower attack than 10. However, perfect PvP IVs aren't everything, and as long as you have the correct moveset, it's still usable. For 3-star raids, Pelipper is available, and it is ranked 27 in the Great League with 0, 12, 15 IVs, and it's ranked 22 in the Ultra League with 15, 15, 15 IVs. Again, it is easier to get a Pelipper from raids for the Ultra League with the IV floor of raids. Tapu Koko will be the 5-star raid boss, and it could be worth raiding because it does see an improvement in the Ultra League and in the Master League with its new move Nature's Madness. Mega Sceptile is worth raiding so you can at least get enough Mega Energy to Mega Evolve 1 Sceptile, because after you've Mega Evolved 1 for the first time you can walk any of your Trico, Grovyle or Sceptile to get more Mega Energy. Mega Sceptile is currently the best grass type attacker in the game. For 1-star Shadow raids, Shadow Croagunk could be worth raiding because Shadow Toxicroak is ranked 58 in the Ultra League with 0, 15, 12 IVs. However, with the 666 IV floor of Shadow raids, it might be worth hunting Shadow Krogunk from the Poison Grunt instead, where there is no IV floor. Alolan Sandshrew might be worth raiding because Alolan Sandslash is ranked 69 in the Great League with 0, 14, 14 IVs, and it is ranked 98 in the Ultra League with 0, 14, 15 IVs. With these IVs being the target, it would be better to hunt Alolan Sandshrew from the Steel type Grunt instead of raids if you can. So Shadow Murkrow will be available as well, and Shadow Honchkrow is a top 10 Dark and Flying type raid attacker, so it is a good option there. In 3-star Shadow raids, Shadow Skarmory is available, and it is currently ranked 46 in the Great League and ranked 7 in its regular form, both with 0, 15, 14 IVs. And for the Ultra League, it's ranked 29 in its Shadow form and 18 in its regular form, and it wants 15, 15, 15 IVs to be at its best. So it is a good idea for the Ultra League if you raid Shadow Skarmory and then purify it to add +2 IVs to all of its stats to try and get it as close to 15, 15, 15 IVs as possible. Additionally, Shadow Golurk could be worth going after because Shadow Golurk is a decent ground type attacker. Likewise, Shadow Scyther could be worth picking up because Shadow Sizzle is a top 10 bug type attacker and a decent steel type attacker. You could also purify it for Mega Sizzle, which is better than Shadow Sizzle as both a bug and a steel type attacker. In 5-star raids, Shadow Raikou is definitely worth raiding because it is the best electric type attacker in the game. It has a slightly less DPS than Xurkitree but a higher TDO, making it better overall. And as this raid is in person only, the research day will be a good time to try and find people to do the raid because there may be more people out playing the game, and it's its first weekend in Shadow raids, so there'll be more people after it as well. With that said, if you want to know what else is going on during this month in Pokemon Go, then you should check out this video next.